Relentless. Vice President JD Vance. Round one, begin. I'm the Golden State executive, the legislative veteran. I left your boss Donald Trump and needed heavy sedatives. I buried him in verse, yeah, the prequel was incredible. Now I'm stepping to his deputy, it's practically inevitable. You're a venture capital entity lacking in identity. A Peter Thiel puppet with the post-liberal tendency. 4.2 trillion with the fourth largest economy, outpacing Germany and Japan in our taxonomy. You wrote a hillbilly elegy, but peddle elite fallacies. You're funded by the billionaires, ignoring worker salaries. I'm pushing AI regulations, building up the treasury. You're a Rust Belt hypocrite, rewriting your own legacy. I got 30 billion in reserves, my budget is a juggernaut. You're sitting in the White House, just waiting for the runner-up. Welcome to the Rust Belt, grab a little steel, Gavin. You're losing population while you're out here wheeling, dealing, Gavin. You beat Donald, man, that friendly fire hit him hard. But I'm the active Marine who's about to pull your card. You're bragging on your trillions, but your cities are decaying while you're eating at the French Laundry. Look at what you're paying. I'm the vice president, 43% in primary polling while you're dodging LA riots, man, your whole state is folding. You encouraged the protests when ICE came to the city. Made it open season on the cops, it's a pity. Jose Padilla didn't show, but I brought the heavy ammo. I'm a Yale law grad in a working class camo. You're bleeding out the middle class, pushing tech monopolies. I'm taking back the heartland. Stopping your atrocity. You're projecting again. JD, take a seat. You went to Hungary for Orban, and he resoundingly lost. You backed an autocrat, now you're compounding the cost. You told the press you knew there was a very good chance that Victor would fail. You're doing a terrible dance. And speaking of blunders, you ruined the Epstein files. A liability insurance nightmare stretching for 17 miles. You told Zelensky, have you said thank you and acted a fool? You went to Greenland to buy it, you're just a tactical tool. Burying your head in the snow, a geopolitical embarrassment. I'm generating wealth management free from your harassment. You forced your kid to listen to Usher's horrible podcast. I'm signing AI executive orders, a historical forecast. You threatened crackdowns on leftists when Charlie Kirk caught a bullet. You weaponized an assassination, finding the trigger to pull it. You're writing a book called Communion, finding your way back to faith while hiding in basements, deciding to lie to our face. 142 yards, that's what the sniper computed. You used his death for a crackdown. Your morals are hyper polluted. I got a 960 SAT. My dyslexia made me a fighter. You're an investment banking disaster. I am a stadium lighter. You try to cancel the Wally, California is striking it down. I am the progressive king, you're just a frightening clown. You're blaming the immigration for housing, a cowardly tactic. My real estate equity boom is looking profoundly galactic. You wanna talk reality? Let's go. September 10th, 2025, a date of absolute terror. Tyler Robinson fired a shot, a fatal tactical error. Now Charlie Kirk is deceased, a tragic loss for the movement. While you mandate return to office, lacking the proper improvement. The CU1000 is protesting your 4-day mandate. Your business software is crashing, your credit cards in a damn state. I blame the AI for wealth, the distribution is toxic. It leads straight to communism. Your entire solution is an optic. You ban a declawing of cats, is that your greatest achievement? While families suffer from inflation and financial bereavement. My investment portfolio is stacked with corporate annuities. You're funding alternative birth centers with awkward incongruities. I went to Hungary, stomping for Viktor Orbán, a genuine statesman. While you're losing your state workers, a venomous fake man. Your mortgage refinancing rates are totally tanking the market. I'm a venture capitalist, I take a target and spark it. Mark Zanny warned of inflation, it's a deliberate policy choice. While you silence the workers and take away the quality voice. We launched the March for Life, defending the innocent babies. While you're creating a wasteland infected by ignorant rabies. You signed a plastic bag ban to act like an environmental hero, but your asset allocations are basically dropping to zero. I am the voice of the Midwest, the Appalachian revival. You're just a debt consolidation, fighting for basic survival. Final round. No holds barred. Who takes the crown? Checkmate coming right up. Watch the master work. You're optimizing the brain, you're an ignoramus, trying to claim you're a savior, but your behavior is shameless. I'll take the friendly fire. I left your president bruised and battered. Your high-yield savings accounts are completely confused and shattered. You want more babies in America? A bizarre obsession. You're pushing women aside for a dark oppression. Erica Kurt told you to breed, so you expanded the family. I'm signing prenatal care laws, protecting them happily. I established standby perinatal services in rural hospitals while you're defending billionaires acting like cruel apostles. You're right, I'm looking at 28, the presidential horizon. Your stock market index is falling, my capital's rising. I block the AI from posing as licensed professionals while you're just begging for scraps in the Trump concessionals. California's the future, the ultimate enterprise. You're just a 50th VP watching your senator die. The voters decide who's the winner, the comment section is waiting. Your corporate annuities fall while my legacy's elevating. You abandon your roots in Ohio to cater to Silicon Valley. I'm running the Golden State economy, counting the ultimate tally. I won the battle before I'm taking the championship ring. You're just a podcaster's husband. I am the Democratic king. I'm the Democratic king. I'm the Democratic king. Time to end your career. I heard you battle Donald Trump and somehow captured a victory, but friendly fire is required when your stature is history. You think you're heading for the White House in 2028, but your asset allocations are sealing your penny fate. I oppose the war with Iran. I told the war cabinet no. I'm a Marine from the Iraq War. I control the actual flow. I showed independence from dawn. A critical thinker. You're an investment banking disaster, a political sinker. I'm optimizing the amygdala hippocampus to mathematically dismantle this Democrat campus. The prenatalist movement is growing. We're birthing an army. Your plastic bag ban and retail is certain to charm me. I'm the 50th vice president, the apex predator. You're a debt consolidation on a paycheck creditor. I broke the tie for the bill, the greatest conservative action. You're just a digital marketing scheme, a meaningless fraction. I built the American moment affiliated with Project 2025 while you're just begging the unions to keep your campaign alive. My grandfather filled the void when my mother was battling addiction. Your whole progressive agenda is nothing but absolute fiction. You're creating a cradle to career data system to track all the youth while I'm on the global stage delivering absolute truth. I am the ultimate weapon, my dividends multiplying. You're losing the final debate, there is no justifying. One. You decide. Game over. Game over. 8 whole minutes. My plastic jaw is literally locked up right now. Somebody get me some WD-40. My joints are killing me. Wait, who left the studio door open? Who is that? You thought the block party was over? We just snapping the first pieces together. Next time we drop, the whole set gets demolished. Who's next? Drop a name in the comments. We out!